Hello, everybody. How's it going? We have us another Nintendo Direct to watch. Without further ado, let's get in it and see what they have for announcements today. Pretty excited. I think this should be a pretty good show. But yeah, let's see what they got. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Might have to adjust the volume as we go. $9.13. That's today.
We live on the continent of Elios. 4 realms surrounding a holy land at its center. 1,000 years ago, our lands endured a vicious war with the fell dragon. We called upon heroes from other worlds to aid us, heroes known as emblems. With them, the warriors of our nations fought as one. In the end, we were victorious in defeating and imprisoning the fell dragon.
Yeah, imprison that dragon.
In the years since, our world has been safe. But now, I sense a resurrection. The binding weakens.
I think I know what this is. They mentioned the word emblem. Could this be a new fire emblem? I mean, visually it looks... Okay.
You're awake!
Huh?
You're really awake, yeah?
1,000 years? That's how long I've been asleep.
Whoa.
What are those horrible things?
Oh, it's got that tactical turn-based combat, just like Three Houses.
A member of a royal family of dragons revered as deities.
Yeah, Fire Emblem Three Houses, the last mainline game, was my game of the year. That game was
I feel
great.
like I can almost remember, but
I've had my eye on you.
the ring-
Combat-wise, it looks very
Mark,
similar.
Right. Sigurd,
Leave it to me.
It is rather quiet, I know.
These games are like
One
80
line
hours
between
long.
allies.
They're really long. The last one was 100% voice acted,
The
which is
time
great.
has come. Now, as one, emblem, engage! One strike will decide it all.
Please grant me your strength.
Are they doing like a fusion thing?
She asked me to gather all of the rings and bring peace back to Elios.
It should also be noted that Fire Emblem is kind of like Final Fantasy, where each game is like separate, so you don't have to play like the first ones to... Wait, 1/20/23? What?
Hello, everyone. I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Gotta get my fingers ready.
What you just saw was the latest installment of the Fire Emblem series, Fire Emblem Engage. In addition to the standard version, we'll also be releasing the Fire Emblem Engage Divine Edition, containing collectible items. Please look
poster's cool.
forward to more information about this game in the future. Let's take a look at our first batch of headlines.
It takes two to tango.
The game of the year, It Takes Two.
Cody and May's relationship is on the rocks. But it gets even tougher when they're turned into dolls.
I
To
never
get
had a
their
chance to
bodies
play
back,
this.
They'll brave an onslaught of challenges where working together is the only way forward. Team up and cooperate with a friend in this critically acclaimed 2-player platforming adventure. Even the bumpiest road can be traveled with someone by your side. Venture through fantastical worlds filled with challenging experiences around every corner. In addition to single system play, the game can also be played on 2 systems via local wireless or online with a pal via the free Friends Pass. Help Cody and May return to normal. With a partner, of course. It Takes Two launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 4th.
Yeah, that'd be a great Switch game.
Nintendo eShop. The forbidden story begins.
Why is it forbidden?
帰ってくるの。陽月と。
After mysteriously
Fatal
vanishing
frame.
as a child, Ruka Minazuki visits an abandoned hospital in search of her lost memories. Use the camera obscura to repel evil spirits and uncover the memories that were sealed away. A dark curse looms near. What ancient rituals will be revealed? Fatal Frame, Mask of the Lunar Eclipse launches for the first time in the West on Nintendo Switch next year. There's a new hero who looks mechanical? Introducing Wave 2 of the
Xenoblade Chronicles.
Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass for the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game.
That game's already out.
This is Ino, a new hero. She appears to be, mechanical? Complete her quest to have her join your party. Expanding your options for classes and battle strategies. Challenge battles will also be added. Test your mettle in consecutive battles against tough enemies.
Test your might.
Defeat all enemy waves to earn rewards. Challenge even stronger enemies to earn valuable accessories and special outfits.
Here's my swimsuit.
More hero and gameplay additions will arrive in Wave 3. Wave 2 of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass launches on Nintendo Switch October 13th. Get drawn into these Nintendo Switch games. Nautical nonsense begins when SpongeBob and Patrick make a wish that unravels the very fabric of the universe. In this 3D platforming adventure, you'll travel through portals to 7 outlandish wish worlds, like prehistoric kelp forest and Wild West jellyfish fields. Explore using all sorts of wacky moves, don over 30 fantastic cosmic costumes, and meet your favorite Bikini Bottom residents from the TV series, voiced by their original actors. That's it! Soak up SpongeBob SquarePants The Cosmic Shake, launching on Nintendo Switch next year.
I feel like there's a lot of SpongeBob games. I wonder how well they actually do.
You're already fit? Box with familiar characters from Fist of the North Star. They'll be your instructors in exercise mode, leading you through various boxing drills. Defeat as many enemies as you can with just your fists in battle mode. Or take on rivals in boss battles, including Jaggy. Fitness Boxing, Fist of the North Star, launches on Nintendo Switch March 2023. This ain't your uncle's dodgeball. Throw whatever you can at opponents in this hilariously hard-hitting party game. Embrace the absurdity of frantic minigames, each one featuring ridiculous rules in madcap arenas. Customize your character from head to toe with hundreds of accessories.
Kinda looks
Plus,
like Gang
challenge up to
Beast
6
2.0.
friends and frenemies in local and online play. They won't even know what hit them. Oddballers launches on Nintendo Switch early next year. A
Hey, it's
small
Tunic.
fox washes
This game's
ashore
good.
on a ruined island. Brave the unknown in this isometric action-adventure game. Your only clue here is the manual. Traverse the island's interconnected realms to retrieve its missing pages. Dangerous traps and even more dangerous monsters lurk around every corner. What long-lost secrets will the island reveal? Tunic launches on the Nintendo Switch system September 27th.
Pretty sure that game's still
Pre-orders
free on
begin
Game
today
Pass.
on Nintendo eShop. New intel has arrived for these front mission remakes.
So this...
Full remakes of 2 Front Mission games are storming
Yeah,
in.
this was already
In Front
announced, I'm pretty
Mission 1
sure.
remake, you'll pilot giant machines called Bonzers in tactical turn-based combat. As you progress, you'll obtain skills that can help you gain the upper hand against opponents. You can also test your mettle at the Coliseum. Continue the battle in the sequel, previously unreleased outside of Japan. Take advantage of additional features like more terrain effects, weapon and armor attributes, and over 80 new skills added from the first game. Front Mission 1 Remake launches on Nintendo Switch this November. Front Mission 2 Remake will launch on Nintendo Switch next year.
Yeah,
And
those are the kind
in
of games that
future,
might be
a
down my
remake
alley.
of Front Mission 3 will also launch on Nintendo Switch. It's a wonderful life for a new generation. After nearly 20 years, a beloved farming experience is reborn.
Is this Harvest
Welcome
Moon?
back to Forgotten Valley. Here, you'll manage a farm passed down to you by your father.
There's so many
Restore
games
and
like
expand
this.
your farm as you nurture crops, care for your friendly animals, and help the land flourish. Befriend the townsfolk while you're out and
Yeah,
about in the
Stardew
valley.
Valley kicked off a whole wave of these games.
You might even meet your future partner and start a family. In this installment, those around you will grow older as time goes on. Their appearances will change over the years. Your child will also choose their career based on how you raise them.
Huh.
An especially wonderful farm life in Forgotten Valley lies ahead. Story of Seasons, A Wonderful Life launches
Story
on
of
Nintendo
Seasons.
Switch, summer 2023.
That game could be pretty big. We need a PC version, though. Is this Splatoon?
The first post-launch Splatfest for Splatoon 3 has been confirmed. Here's the theme. What would you bring to a deserted island? Gear, grub, or fun? So many incredible possibilities. Which team will you join?
Incredible, chat. Are you a squid or a kid?
And more free updates are planned for Splatoon 3. Be on the lookout for more info in the future.
So, squids, what did you think? What would you bring to a deserted
Is that what we
island?
do? Squids.
As for me, I've already decided. I hope you'll all participate as well. Next, please take a look at this.
Oh, it's square. Oh, they're doing OCTOPATH too.
Introducing
I
a
heard
brand
nothing
new
but
game
good
in
things about the first
OCTOPATH
game.
Traveler series. 8 new travelers embark on a journey through the land of Celestia.
With that, we could realize a world without conflict, without bloodshed.
I'm going to become a star.
What if that's fully
And
voice
bring
acted?
smiles
I
to
doubt it.
people's faces, just like Mama.
I'm hitting the road. I'll be back once I eliminate that devil called poverty from the world.
The man who took everything from me shall die by my hand.
Not again. Not this stench. The stench of blood.
Doubt is what I do.
Leave the hunting to me. You'll have all the tasty meat you want. I need to rediscover who I am.
Explore a wide world set in a bustling era. Each traveler's
Yeah, I
path
know in
action differs
Octopath
between
1, the
day
way that
and
they
night.
did the pixel art style was like really unique.
Our Lord knows well the ways.
And then the way that they like presented it,
happen when the
like
paths
camera-wise, was also
intertwine?
really different.
Let's go, Temenos.
And what adventures await them in this new world?
Think I found the source. Tasty stuff, huh?
The 8 travelers each have their own story to tell. Where will their journeys lead them and you? Octopath Traveler 2 launches on Nintendo Switch February 24th, 2023.
More spring dates. 2/24.
What you just saw was Octopath Traveler 2 from Square Enix. Please look forward to the journeys of 8 new heroes. Let's see some more headlines.
A magical home is waiting for you. Welcome to your new fairy tale life in Fae Farm. Cultivate your homestead
See,
and forge
what did I just say,
everlasting
chat?
friendships in
How
this
many
farm
games are
simulation
like this now?
RPG. Discover magical spells to grow crops. Face off against mischievous foes. And explore the enchanted realms of Azoria. Along the way, you'll befriend a lively cast of characters who call this island their home. Tend and grow your fairy tale farmstead solo or together with up to 4 players in local or online multiplayer. By gathering resources and crafting items,
So this one's
you'll be
going
able to
more
customize
like
your home
almost
and
MMO
enjoy
based,
this
even though it's
mesmerizing
only
adventure
4.
even more. As the seasons change, new spellbinding surprises can be unlocked that'll help you restore Azoria to its natural splendor. Magic awaits in Fae Farm, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch spring 2023. It's a musical blast from the past. Celebrate the 35th anniversary of the Final Fantasy series with the latest theater rhythm game. Enjoy iconic songs like One Winged Angel,
Oh my.
Torn from the Heavens, Suteki Dane, and more. There are 385 songs total. Songs are categorized by game,
What?
so you can play each stage while experiencing the series through the music. In addition, 2 players locally can complete stages in pair style, while up to 4 players can battle to the beat in online multi-battle. Theater Rhythm Final Bar Line begins its symphony on the Nintendo Switch system February
game might actually be
16th,
crazy.
2023. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. After the game's launch, paid DLC songs from the Saga series, Nier series,
Oh, that's cool.
Octopath Traveler, Live Alive, and more will be
The
released.
Nier
That's
series will
90
be the
additional
big one there.
Plus, editions containing a season pass and 27 extra songs, including Melodies of Life, will be available. A cosmic adventure is just around the corner.
We saw this last weekend.
Blast
It's the
off
Mario
on an
Rabbids.
adventure of galactic proportions with Mario and the Rabbids. Let's dive into exploration. Freely roam through all sorts of wondrous worlds, each one jam-packed with discoveries. Find coins, unlock hidden paths, and help out the locals with their troubles.
They having a beach party?
At shops, you can get items that'll come in handy during battles. After each quest or battle, your team will earn rewards and get stronger. Sparks are here to lend a helping hand. Recruit up to 30 different Sparks, each with their own
lot
special
of Sparks.
powers and skills. They can help spark a decisive victory. Can Mario and the Rabbids put an end to the darkness? Mario Plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope launches on Nintendo Switch October 20th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
I kind
A
of want to
gold
play the
edition
first
can
one.
also be pre-ordered. containing the base game, weapon skins, and a season pass. Restore peace between humans and monsters.
Now, why would we want to do that?
Factory
We've been at
3
war for
returns
1,000
on
years.
Nintendo Switch. Take a break from quests to chat with the locals, cultivate crops, and care for monsters.
Those aren't monsters,
Among
those are
other
sheep.
Relaxing activities. You
What
can
is this
also
world?
transform into a monster. Your abilities in battle and conversations with
See,
the
now that's a
locals
monster.
will vary depending on your form. Your choices will also cause different events to occur. Plus, a brand new mode has been added to help you enjoy more quality time with your in-game spouse. Rune Factory 3 Special launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Rune Factory, okay. I should have known.
Plus, a new Rune Factory series will launch in the future. More Nintendo 64 games are on the way.
Oh, I saw this announcement.
Pilot Wings
There was a fairly big announcement
Mario Party.
in this segment that was trending on Twitter. This was one of the things that I
Mario
heard about.
Party 2.
It's also coming to Xbox
Mario
Game Pass.
Party 3. Pokemon Stadium.
Oh man, Pokemon Stadium. Woo.
Pokemon Stadium 2.
Wait for the big one.
1080 snowboarding.
Wait for the big one.
Excite Bike 64.
Oh, I remember playing that game.
These games will gradually be added in the future.
But
you can
wait,
play a selection
there's one
of
more.
Nintendo 64 games and enjoy many more gaming benefits with an active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack membership. Oh, and there's one more game we should mention.
They're bringing back GoldenEye.
Why not mix things up with these Nintendo Switch games?
Now, that GoldenEye is actually an
Live
improved
your best
version,
life
too.
on the newly discovered continent of Antuisia in this immersive RPG.
We'll talk about it more
Perform
later.
over 100
I have
types
some
of daily
info on
tasks
that.
to build character and deepen your relationships with the locals.
They're also doing one thing
you'll
that's
gain
not
access
cool,
to
but again, we'll
different
talk about
job
later.
Classes and abilities. A grand adventure into the unknown awaits. Various Day Life launches on Nintendo Switch later today. A malfunction causes you to crash land on a strange planet. Build a new rocket
Oh,
from
this is
scratch in
Factorio.
this management sim game. Scour the
How
planet
how
for
well
materials
would this play on a Switch, though?
and build machines to refine them into various resources.
I
Eventually,
don't know.
you'll construct multiple production lines like these.
I don't know.
But the planet's creatures will attack, so keep them at bay. Factorio launches on Nintendo Switch October 28th. A young girl named Ib visits an art museum with her parents in this 2D exploration adventure. She wanders through a busy gallery by the artist Guertena until one particular piece draws her in. Will she be able to safely return to her own world? Every decision affects her fate in Ib. Launching on Nintendo Switch Spring 2023. Mario Strikers Battle League, where 8 players locally on one system can get gritty, is getting a second free update.
Oh, good.
Joining the roster are Pauline, a physical powerhouse with fast movements and strong tackles. And Diddy Kong, a midfield speedster with dazzling techniques and high pass accuracy. Plus, more gear and another
That's Keg
stadium are being
Mario.
added. The second free update launches this month. The final summer begins.
とある予感がした。どこまでも眩しくて想像しいあの夏が始まる。そんな予感が。
When strange islands suddenly appear, Ryza and friends set sail to investigate in order to protect their homeland from impending danger. Sprawling landscapes set the stage for your adventure. Freely explore this vast world and forge your own path in this charming RPG.
Riding a dolphin.
11 heroes from all walks of life will join your party. During battle, work with your allies to activate various skills, which can be swapped out when needed. Teamwork is paramount after all.
So many games like this.
New features are also in store. The keys to this lively adventure are in your hands. Atelier Ryza 3, Alchemist of the End, and the Secret Key launches on the
It's a really
Nintendo
long
Switch
name.
system February 24th, 2023.
I've never even heard of that series.
Wave 3 is on the way.
It's a Mario Kart.
Here's a sneak peek at 2 courses racing into Wave 3. Merry Mountain from Mario Kart Tour. Peach Gardens from Mario Kart
Watch
DS.
out for the chomper. It'll get you.
Wave 3 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game launches this holiday. Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
How was that? Next, we have some news to share about Nintendo Switch Sports. In the next free update, golf will
We're
be
getting
added.
golf.
Of course, you can play these locally. Additionally, up to 8 players online can play at the same time on the same course in survival golf. Those with the most strokes will
Survival golf.
We previously announced that the update would release this fall. However,
The
we'd like a
people
bit
who
more time
finish
for development, so
in
the update
last,
is now
we
planned
kill
for
them.
this holiday. Please wait just a little longer. Next, we have a special guest. Mr. Miyamoto!
Oh, it's Miyamoto. Everybody bow to this man.
Hello, it's been a while. I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. I have a few things I'd like to share with you today, including some news. First, as you may have heard, the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie we're developing with Chris Meledandri from Illumination will release next spring. And Super Nintendo World, which is entering its second year at Universal Studios Japan, will also open in Hollywood, California, in the US.
I've heard that's pretty cool.
Recently, we've been working on the finishing touches for both. Today, I'd like to talk a little bit about Pikmin.
Pikmin?
It's been over 20 years since the first game, and we're still working on the series. This is Pikmin Bloom. It's a smart device game we started with Niantic late last year, in which players all over the world are planting flowers. Here's a quick rundown of the game for those who have yet to play it. Pikmin Bloom is a smart device game that uses your location. By walking outside, you can find Pikmin, raise them, and plant flowers together.
A lot of flowers.
All you need to do is take it with you on your daily walks or outings. You can look back at the end of the day and see where you walked. Send out Pikmin and collect the items they found that day. And feed them nectar to increase their petals. So, how many steps did we take today? While you're out and about, you can also use the AR feature to take photos with Pikmin. Pikmin are all around you. Let's take a quick look at my screen.
They are?
I have nearly 700 Pikmin.
A lot of Pikmin.
They love nectar. If you give Pikmin nectar like you see here, their flowers will bloom. You'll also see the number of steps you've taken that day. Regarding the map, the clouds will clear along the path you walk, so you can keep a record of locations you've visited. I normally move around within Kyoto, but I've also been going to Osaka, to Universal Studios Japan. I occasionally go to Tokyo as well. You'll say to yourself, okay, this time I'll try walking here. It makes trips and walks a lot of fun. It's a very easygoing play experience you can enjoy just by taking it with you. I hope you'll try it out. Okay, now to the main event. Please take a look at this.
Here we go, chat. This is the big one. Actually, it's not. But it could be. Because they're making another one, it looks like. All right. Pikmin 4, finally, after 1,000 years.
That's right. Pikmin 4 will launch in 2023. We won't be showing any gameplay today. However, you'll be able to play like this, from the Pikmin's perspective near the ground. I also made a new t-shirt. Nintendo Switch has made controlling the game simpler, meaning you can further concentrate on the core essence of Pikmin gameplay. We call it Dandori in Japanese, or strategically planning, deploying, and commanding the Pikmin. I hope you're all looking forward to Pikmin 4. Thank you, Mr. Koizumi.
Thank you very much, Mr. Miyamoto. Now, let's move on to some more headlines.
Take your dancing game to the next level.
I will mute this stream so fast. All right, I'm muting. I don't want to get this copyright claimed on YouTube. Here, I'll just do this. Actually, wait a minute. That might also get me copyright claimed on YouTube. Crap. What's a neutral song? Okay, this is better. That other song was Monster Cat. Can't play Monster Cat on YouTube. This is Persona music. Okay. We're good now.
Can you survive the season of death?
I do every summer.
As you cultivate a peaceful farm life in the village of
This is the
Leaping,
third game like this we've seen today.
the season of death quietus continuously returns, threatening to destroy all. Travel the world and find a way to put an end to the calamity in this life simulation RPG. Along the way, allies with different motives will join your cause. While facing numerous dangers, you'll begin to uncover the truth of this ill-fated world. After this presentation, a demo containing the opening days of your farm's first season will be available on Nintendo eShop. Save data can be transferred to the full game once purchased. Harvestella launches on Nintendo Switch.
They're not even trying with these names anymore.
Get ready
Well, here's
for a
Bayonetta 3.
devilishly good time.
Do we have a
After
date for this?
500
Yeah, we do.
years, Umbra Witch Bayonetta was revived in the present day. In the first Bayonetta game, she clashed with angels to recover her lost memories. And in the second, confronted demons to save her best friend. Now, in this third installment, she'll fight to protect the world from the sudden invasion of man-made bioweapons called homunculi.
Homunculi.
Don't worry, I know this song by heart.
She's gone from fighting for herself to fighting for others to fighting for the world. Those who have overcome their past histories with Bayonetta to fight alongside her include the journalist Luca and another Umbra witch, Jean. New ally Viola also joins in on the action.
These Bayonetta games are actually pretty good.
demon summoning.
The problem is on
globe-trotting
Switch they
adventure
run it like
awaits
20 FPS.
in Bayonetta 3, launching on Nintendo Switch October 28th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. After today's Nintendo Direct, a new trailer delving more into gameplay will launch on our official YouTube channel. A dark fantasy mystery abounds from the creators of Danganronpa.
Oh boy. This game could be
Welcome to
real
the
crazy
city
then.
of perpetual rain.
So
Many
you mean
cases
Seattle?
Remain unsolved in this corporate-controlled metropolis. Those who investigate are called master detectives, who come from all around the world.
Raincoat? Is that the name of the game?
Meet Yuma, an amnesiac detective, and Shinigami, the spirit haunting him after their pact.
Shinigami?
Dive into these unsolved cases as a trainee at the detective agency.
Clock tower.
Thoroughly inspect each crime scene to gather clues and evidence. When you're ready, Shinigami will conjure a realm tying the crime scene to the truth. A mystery labyrinth. Overcome obstacles and manifestations of mysteries to edge closer to the actual events. However, mystery phantoms will attempt to hinder your progress during each case. Avoid their barrage of falsehoods and slash through contradictions. Uncover the secrets of Master Detective Archives Rain Code, launching first on the Nintendo Switch
Yeah,
system.
that game might actually be good.
2023. Enter the village if you dare.
No, thank you.
The latest installment in the Resident Evil series is coming to Nintendo Switch.
I don't
as
know
a
why
cloud
you'd play this
version.
on Switch. It's gonna look terrible and it's gonna run terrible.
Ethan Winters must face the horrors of the village.
Literally
and its
any other
four
system would be
fearsome
better.
lords to rescue his abducted daughter. Resident Evil Village Cloud
Oh,
launches
Cloud.
on Nintendo Switch
Okay, I was
October
gonna
28th.
say.
You can download and try out the free demo today.
Like, there's
on
no way
Nintendo
that
eShop
game's gonna
to
run.
Pre-order the full game. The Winter's Expansion DLC, containing a new third-person mode, additional story content, and more, will launch December 2nd. Additionally, 3 other recent entries in the Resident Evil series will be available as cloud versions on Nintendo Switch this year. It's an action-packed lineup of Nintendo Switch games. Vanquish foes.
Oh,
to avenge your
Saifu.
father
I'm gonna
in
start
this
streaming
kung
this game
fu
pretty
action
soon.
Brawler.
Probably
By
at some point in the
thrusting,
next couple of weeks.
Tripping and parrying opponents, you'll break their stance and gain the upper hand. Fall in combat and you'll get older and weaker. In turn, however, you'll learn new techniques to complete your mission. Can you exact revenge before your time runs out? Sifu pummels its way onto Nintendo Switch November 8th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Experience the events leading up to Final Fantasy VII in this exhilarating action RPG.
Crisis Core.
Zack Fair is a young and ambitious soldier operative aspiring to become a hero. Together with
It's
Sephiroth
Sephiroth.
and Cloud, he investigates strange disappearances within his elite unit. This remaster features enhanced HD graphics, an updated combat system, and new soundtrack arrangements. Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion launches on Nintendo Switch December 13th. The classic arcade shoot-'em-up Radiant Silvergun is coming to Nintendo
Radiant
Switch.
Silvergun. I don't think I
Fire
ever played
different
this
types
one
of
back in the day.
weapons to take down waves of enemies. Defeat multiple enemies of the same color for a chain bonus, or take down differently colored ones for a secret bonus. Rack up these bonuses for a high score. Radiant Silvergun launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Today.
Recruit a team of shipwrecked heroes.
Endless
and make your
Dungeon.
way
This
out
is
of a
one that I've been
derelict
tracking.
space station
Is
in
this game out?
roguelike game set in the endless universe.
I don't think so, but I could be
it's
wrong.
not as easy as it sounds. You'll have to fend off continuous waves of monsters as
Is there
you
a
make
date
your
for
way
this?
through procedurally generated levels. Complete various quests to unlock new heroes, weapons, station areas, and more. Up to 3 players in online co-op can attempt to escape.
Yeah, this doesn't have a date yet.
Do you have what it takes? Endless Dungeon launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Okay.
The journey of world regeneration begins anew. Remaster of Tales of Symphonia is coming to Nintendo Switch. The world of Silverrot is controlled by shadowy forces called Desians. To stop them, a person known as the Chosen One must ascend the Tower of Salvation.
I really hope that's true.
Lloyd soon embarks on a journey
Dang
with
it,
Colette,
Lloyd.
the current Chosen One and his childhood friend in this beloved action RPG. They'll meet allies along the way, like the wandering aristocrat Zelos, and a lumberjack who lost her emotions after an experiment.
You don't hit a giant rock
Other
man with an
allies will
axe.
also
That
join
doesn't
the
work.
party.
You're gonna blunt the blade.
The fate of 2 interconnected worlds hangs in the balance. Tales of Symphonia Remastered begins its journey on Nintendo Switch early next year.
This is our, all right, Life is Strange. Another JRPG. Lego Brick Tales. Hey, I played that game. Disney Speedstorm. We saw this game at the Disney event last weekend. Fall Guys. This game has changed so much since I played it a lot. A lot harder. It's a Kirby.
Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is coming to Nintendo Switch. One day, a spaceship crash lands on planet Popstar. To help Magolor return to his home planet, Kirby and his friends set off on an adventure. In addition to Sword, Whip, and other familiar copy abilities, the new Mecha copy ability makes its debut. Blast foes from a distance, or punch them up close. It's packed with other powerful moves as well. The game supports local play for up to 4 players on the same system. Plus, everyone can
Punch
play
that
as
tree.
Kirby while using their favorite copy abilities. There's also a collection of sub-games to play. This includes the new sub-game Magolor's Tome Trackers.
There's too many Kirbys.
And returning ones like Samurai
This
Kirby.
is Kirby Ghost of Tsushima.
All sub-games can be played with up to 4 players. An adventure of deluxe proportions awaits. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 24th, 2023. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
As part of Kirby's 30th anniversary, a remake of Kirby's Return to Dreamland will be released. We hope you're looking forward to this game. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct.
You're not done. I don't believe you.
This next trailer will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Hold on to your butts. I had this one spoiled for me. I know what it is. It's the big one. This has already been announced. We just didn't have any details until I think this. I haven't seen the video. I just know it was spoiled. Like what it is, the name, all that fun stuff. I think a release date too. It's the sequel to the last one. I really hope they get rid of the durability system. Also, I'll tell you a story about this. So, there's the name, Tears of the Kingdom. There's your date. And I think that might be it. But yeah, we have a name, we have a date. So that's pretty good. Let me do a quick rewind on this so we can have some stuff playing as we're talking here. There we go. All right. So yeah, pretty solid conference from Nintendo. Yeah, for me, the big one was the fact that they announced a new Fire Emblem, or a new mainline Fire Emblem, and the fact that it's coming out, as I'm looking at my scribbles here, I believe it was 1/20, so in January. Actually, fairly close to my birthday. They also announced Octopath Traveler 2. The first game was very, very good, and that's coming out 2/24. They announced Pikmin 4. And, of course, we just got the name and date for the next Breath of the Wild. A lot of what Nintendo does, and sometimes it's a little bit hard to watch these conferences, because it's like JRPG, 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 anime action game, JRPG, anime action game. And so a lot of what either they do or third party, first party, well, not so much first party, but there's just so many JRPGs, anime action games. These farming games are massive. We saw like 3 or 4 farming games that are almost identical to each other. And it's just absolutely crazy. Another big news, and I told you guys I'd talk about this a little bit, because there was some additional info that came out. And that's, so GoldenEye is coming to the Switch, and it's also coming to Xbox Game Pass. So there's some good news and there's some bad news. One, it's an upgraded version, at least to a certain degree. So native 16:9, 4K resolution, consistent frame rate, achievements, and certain items like that. You know, they're not doing like a graphic pass or anything like that, so it's still going to look like it did on the N64. Here's the kicker, though. And I think this is going to upset people pretty good. Because the big thing about GoldenEye was always the multiplayer. You want to get in there with the multiplayer. And both versions are going to have the local 4-screen co-op. But the Switch version is going to have full online multiplayer. The Xbox version, for whatever reason, and I don't know if Nintendo holds the IP on that or what, but the Xbox version, no online multiplayer. Local only, which is a really weird decision. And I don't know if it's a thing where, again, because Nintendo maybe owns the like original IP for GoldenEye, and they knew it was going to be such a big thing, they want to force everybody to the Switch for the multiplayer. I wonder if it's a timed thing. So like maybe after 6 months or something, Xbox is allowed to enable multiplayer. But it's still like a kind of a weird choice. I will say one announcement that surprised me a little bit, at least one announcement we didn't get. They're doing a game. Well, back up, and I should say there's an old game called Advanced Wars, and it's a really, really good old game. And it was announced like a year or two ago that they were doing Advanced Wars 1, 1+2, a reboot camp, which is basically just a redo of the first 2 games. And that game was supposed to come out this year, and then they just said that we're not releasing it. And then again on this show, there was just no info on it. So I'm very curious as to what is happening with that game. Yeah, very, very interesting. Let's see. There was another thing I wanted to talk about. What the heck was it? I'm looking through Twitter here super quick to see if there's any other news. But yeah, I thought there was some other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. It has escaped my mind. Twitter is still full of God of War Ragnarok stuff. What else was there here super quick? Yeah, that might be it. Because I'm drawing a blank on the whatever else I wanted to talk to you guys about. But no, I'm definitely... I want to see more on that Fire Emblem game. As I mentioned, the last mainline Fire Emblem was my game of the year that it came out. Actually, let me look here real quick. When did Fire Emblem Three Houses come out? Now I'm curious. Was it 3 years or 4 years? Fire Emblem Three Houses. It's definitely one game that I would love to stream for you guys at some point down the road. Problem is, it's an 80-hour game. That game came out in 2019. So it's been it'll be 3.5, 4 years by the time the next one comes out. Yeah, crazy. Yeah, but before Three Houses, I had never played a Fire Emblem before. So if this new one is anything close to Three Houses, then I'm gonna absolutely love it. It'll be great. But yeah, I think for the Nintendo video on YouTube, we'll wrap it up right there. So thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.